July 5th, 1996. Hello, Journal. My name's Jeremy. I'm 24 years old, and I'm currently living in a psychiatric hospital. I'm being kept here because my doctor says this place will help me with my conditions. My bipolar disorder, my schizophrenia, and my anxiety. I've had these since I was just a kid, and obviously they have a pretty big effect on me. I'm hoping this place can help me. My doctor recommends that I write down my thoughts and feelings in this journal daily so I can monitor how I feel as the time progresses. I'll try to update you daily. For now, I'm going to go take my medicine. July 10th, 1996. Okay, update. I've been trying to keep a consistent diet. I've been eating the same meal each day to try and keep my brain regulated. I've also been drinking a lot more water. My nurse says I should exercise more by going for walks around the courtyard. Apparently this will keep my brain active and engaged. She says it's better than being locked up inside my room all day, and I can't really blame her. It does get boring. It's just, I don't really like being in the courtyard. I can kind of sense everybody judging me. Or are they? July 15th, 1996. I entered the courtyard for the first time today. Took a couple of laps around the entire perimeter. I was nervous and kind of hesitant at first, but it really wasn't so bad. A couple of people stopped to say hello to me. They didn't mean any harm. The cool wind kept blowing my long hair in my face. I think I'll go for more walks out there in the future. It's nice to get out of the cell, especially when the weather's this nice. I've been hearing a strange tapping coming from the window. It usually happens when I'm trying to sleep. I haven't looked outside the window, so I don't really know what's on the other side. I'll find out for myself soon enough. For now, I'm going to get some rest. I had difficulty sleeping last night. The tapping continued. Louder this time. I still haven't looked out. Still don't know what's on the other side. My best guess is the courtyard? A hallway? I don't know. For some reason, I'm just so afraid to look out. In my room, I have a small bed in the corner, more like a cot. It smells weird from all the other weirdos sleeping on it. It's stained. The floor's made of concrete. The walls are made of concrete. The room's dim at all times of the day. I've got my own toilet. I've got a sink on the opposite corner to the bed. The window's above the sink. There's also a shelf with some activities. Board games and cards. I kind of wish I had someone to play with. I keep my journal and pen with me at all times. July 25th, 1996. I finally decided to see what was in the window. Had enough of that damn tapping. The answer shocked me. The window is just to another cell. It's almost identical to mine. However, there's someone else in that cell. When I peek my head around to look through, I can see them staring back at me. Always staring back at me. Quite the invasion of privacy, man. I can't stand being observed constantly like this. How long has this pervert been watching me? I could feel him as soon as I got here. The face they make. I can tell they don't like me. I can tell they want to hurt me. The last thing I want to do right now is sleep. July 26, 1996. Here's another update. I didn't sleep at all last night. I stayed up, hunched in the corner of my room. I got up to pee, and I could just see that ugly bastard staring at me from the window. Sometimes I can hear him whispering. I feel disgusted. I feel dirty. I'm so exhausted. I feel like I'm going to be sick. July 30th, 1996. I'm bored of the window entirely today. I can't possibly look there and see that man again. I had to escape, so I spent most of today in the courtyard. I asked one of the other patients if she had a window in her cell. I asked if it led to another cell and if she had to look at one of the other patients all day. She told me no. She said she wishes she had a window. The sun was out, it was warm on my face, and I managed to take a nice nap on the hill. I actually woke up feeling pretty good, quite refreshed. The first time I've gotten a decent sleep in days, or weeks. Time goes a bit weird in a cell. I reckon I slept well because that creep wasn't staring at me. August 5th, 1996. I had to get my mind off the window today, so I tried to play some of the games that were sitting on the shelf. I blew off the dust. I wiped off the cobwebs. I figured I might as well give them a try. I played some chutes and ladders. I even tried playing poker by myself. And believe it or not, I actually found it quite enjoyable. It's the first time I've had any kind of fun in what feels like weeks. August 10th, 1996. Today I heard laughter coming from the window. Noises from a deranged lunatic. The sounds of someone who's nothing better to do than bother and torment me non-stop. Why can't he just leave me alone? I can't do this anymore. August 10th, 1996. Today I heard laughter coming from the window. Noises from a deranged lunatic. The sounds of someone who has nothing better to do than to bother and torment me. Why can't he just leave me alone? I can't do this anymore. I feel tears behind my eyes. I feel like crying at the thought of approaching that window. I can't keep hiding from him though. I have to talk to him. I've got to try and confront him. Eventually. August 15th, 1996. It's my birthday a couple days ago. I celebrated by eating a slice of lemon cake, my favourite dessert. I spent the rest of the day in the courtyard. I treated myself to another well-deserved nap. I enjoyed the warm sun and the cool breeze. Back in my room, I quietly whistled happy birthday to myself. I wasn't quite sure, but I feel like someone else was singing it with me. I wish I could say it was comforting. I wish I could say it felt nice. But it wasn't. It was unnerving. August 20th, 1996. It happened today. I spoke to that man in the window, and it went about as well as I expected. Horribly. He looked violent, animalistic. His eyes were red, his hair was long and matted, it was thick and greasy. I'm surprised he didn't smell. He looked like he hadn't showered in weeks. Everything I said to him, he just repeated back to me, like a deranged parrot. I tried asking him why he watches me non-stop. Go away. I tried to reason with him. Is he bored? Is it some kind of weird fetish? I've had enough of this. I'm going to speak to my nurse and have him removed. Or remove me, anything. I just want him gone. August 25th, 1996. I had the chat with my nurse. I told her about the man. I told her about the window. And I asked her, please remove one of us. She looked at me confused, like I was the crazy person in the psychiatric ward. She said, you don't have a window in your room. I insisted that I did. She made me argue with her for 10 minutes until I finally got her into my room to show her. She scoffed. That's not a window, Jeremy. That's the mirror. There's no man in there except you. August 30th, 1996. The tapping never stops. Please, make it stop. Make it stop. The voice never stops. Make it stop. Please, make it stop. He never stops looking at me. Make it stop. Please.